Hello and welcome to the WorkGlowUp Modern Worker Talks. This is a new series that I created where I talk everything job related. You never know what you might get in a series, and this week's series starts strong. It's called This Job Pretends to Need You but Does Nothing for You. Now that's a strong opening to a series, so let's get to it. There's a type of job that only makes you look busy, but it does absolutely nothing for you. And the sad part is that people waste years in a job like this. Today, we are going to talk about that job. The WorkGlowUp Truth Talk starts now. Have you ever noticed how this particular job that we're talking about starts off dramatic the moment that you arrive to it? The work task just floods in. People pretend to need you, and everything just seems so chaotic and so out of line for some reason. Everything is urgent. You need to do this right now, and you need to do it this way. And if you don't do this the right way, then you're in trouble. And that email from your boss saying we need to talk, or that suggestion like that phrase, we need to talk, suddenly you see like a dark sky above you. But the minute that you pull back, maybe an hour, it could be a week, anything, then suddenly everything seems weirdly fine. It's like the chaos and the stress that you put you in that position was never real. Like the urgency was a performance. People were just exaggerating, you know what I mean? This happens more than once, and it happens in so many places. Sometimes we just block it and we don't even realize it. You feel like the audience that they needed to guilt you into staying. This job takes, but it doesn't give anything. Here's the raw and honest truth. Are you ready for it? Some jobs don't need you for your skills. Believe it or not, it's true. They need you for your availability. And I'll tell you something really quickly. I applied to a retail job to try and get like a second part-time job, right? And the one question they asked mostly was, what is your availability? Since I already have a job, I said I could only work certain amount of days and certain amount of times. They didn't like that at all. I had the skills, I had the degree, I had everything they asked for. I just wasn't available enough for them. This problem among some employers is becoming more and more apparent, and that is sad. Some people actually want to work in these places, and because they're not available for whatever reason, they can't. But the thing is, with jobs like these, you are not there to grow. You are not there to build a career because it's already starting out wrong. You are just there to be an extra presence in the company, in the organization, in whatever it is, the school, anything, the hospital, wherever you work. You are just there to be an extra body so the company itself looks organized. At least that is what it feels like, right? Think about it. Think about it very clearly. If you really think, you know that this is true. They drain your time like a bad movie you shouldn't have never watched because you feel like you just wasted your time when you could have been doing something better, something more productive, something that you don't regret wasting your time on. Here is the wellness part, because like I said over and over and over again, here at the WorkGlowUp movement, we speak the raw truth. They think of you, or they want you to think that you are essential, all while offering you nothing. They call you essential in their own mind, but not giving anything. And to elaborate a little bit more on this, they give you nothing that makes you actually better, that makes you feel better, that makes you feel like part of the team, part of the company, part of the culture, whatever it is that you want to feel at work to make you feel better about yourself. This job doesn't give it. There's no ownership, no development, no growth, no path, just task. Just do this, do that, and you need to do it this way, and you need to do it that way, and it needs to be done right or else. And here is the trap. You start believing them. Now here is the tricky part. Please pay attention. When a job pretends to need you, you start feeling important. That feeling makes you want to stay there. That feeling makes you want to work even harder to prove yourself. You mistake attention for value. You mistake dependency for growth, and that is the trap. You're spinning plates, thinking that every plate is an opportunity, when in reality it's just noise that you don't need. Because I'll give you another truth. If you stop spinning for a week, nothing is gonna happen. Nothing collapses. They keep going. The company keeps going. Okay? People keep going. nothing's gonna collapse. They're gonna do fine with or without you, trust me. Nobody mentions your ideas. Nobody talks about your work. Nobody congratulates. It's only when you do something wrong in their world that they notice. And I've been in this situation more than I care to even think about right now. Or ever. The job just finds another body to hand the plates to. Remember those plates that you were spinning? Yeah, they'll just find somebody else to hand them to. This is the real problem this creates. Are you ready for this one too? It convinces you that being busy means that you're moving. It makes you think that you're growing, that you're going somewhere, but it's not moving you. You're not moving, you're just orbiting. Same grueling task, same chaos, same noise, same I need you today, but if I'm not there, you'll be just fine without me. The problem is you are not getting the one thing that a real job will give you, and that is proof of progress, okay? Proof of progress, not empty promises that you never see, not pep talks. Proof. And in this day and age, proof speaks louder than promises, honestly. Now here is the greatest part that you've been waiting for. How do you break out of this? But you're not gonna quit. You're not gonna quit because you can't quit right now. You don't have a backup plan unless you do. And even that still requires a lot of planning, and I've been through this in my previous short videos. You don't have to quit today, but you do have to do something that this job is gonna hate you for. Make yourself non-essential. You're not gonna be irresponsible, okay? You're still gonna show up on time. You're still gonna do your work. You're just gonna be non-essential. That's all. Start pulling back in shorter ways. Stop volunteering for extra hours unless you need them. That's up to you. But stop volunteering for tasks that you don't want to do at all, and you are just doing to prove a point and to just show them that you're available. No. Unless you have a passion for that task, unless you really want to do it, don't. Stop solving emergency you didn't create. Stop being the default. Yes, the job that pretends to need you is never about you. It's about its own instability. And the moment you stop playing the role they cast you in, you will get your time, your clarity, and your direction back. So if you've been feeling like your job is draining you and not growing you, you're not imagining it. You're just starting to realize it. You're just starting to see the truth. Stay here because I have more of these story series, truth, raw, honest clarity coming up. So this movement is for you. I just know it. See you in episode 2. Laters.